I knew that the Alliance would flourish on Odessen, but I didn't expect this place to feel so much like home. You should be proud of what you've built here, and the allies you've gained.
Couldn't have done it without you.
You give me too much credit. The Alliance is still a formidable power, but we're not strong enough to face the Republic or the Empire. Unfortunately, a confrontation is inevitable. There are skirmishes in wild space, riots on Quesh. Galactic war is imminent. We can no longer afford neutrality. If the Alliance is to survive, we must align ourselves with the Republic or the Empire. Whatever you decide, we'll follow your lead.
You're right, Lana. Now's the time.
So who do you wish to support? The Republic or the Empire?
It's time I got back to the Republic.
Understood. I'll assist however I can. I'll reach out to my contacts in the SIS. I expect they'll contact you directly.
Surprise, motherfucker! Toasty!
Yo, man, that was awesome. Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, it'd be great for when I'm using a stealth or something like that.
Yeah. I'm about to do Jedi side too.
Cool.
I mean, Republic side. I transferred my Sentinel.
Oh, you did?
And I'm about to finish the past chapters so I can make sure I have the choices I want. So
yeah.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
There's one more I want to add. It's the Metal Gear Solid one when they found you with the little exclamation point above their head. I gotta find a good one for that one.
Oh, I see.
I've used it in a couple of my early videos when I was concealment on vet.
Oh. It's nice to go back to the classic lightsaber sound.
Yeah.
The actual classic sound that came with the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Not that there's anything wrong with the newer ones. Some of them are okay.
Yeah, I was really disappointed with the Melora character in the game, in the storyline there.
Which one?
Melora. Her voice was just,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh man, she's a space vampire. This doesn't really flow, I didn't think.
No.
I understand because she's a scientist and all that other stuff, doing experiments on herself to improve herself, but I like my Melora better.
You love the Corellians.
Oh, fair enough.
Best Starshine surprise on Nar Shaddaa.
You know I was talking about lightsabers, right?
You
Yeah,
finally
yeah.
made it.
The classic
Bring
sound
me
of
another
lightsaber.
K3? Wait, make that...
I still have a
2.
classic lightsaber.
Well, if it isn't the commander of the
Justice
most
and
popular
Mercy.
club in the galaxy.
Nice.
Welcome to my second favorite cantina. Jonas Balker, Republic, SIS. With a face like yours, it's no wonder half the galaxy signed up for the Alliance.
Nice to meet you, Jonas.
Pleasure's all mine. Really. I'm glad you came to see me.
Yeah, I saw that lightsaber. I
The
looked at that
Republic and the
lightsaber
Alliance have
we were
similar
talking about
goals,
earlier.
And I think this partnership will
That
benefit us
really
both.
long one.
A war
Yeah.
is coming, whether we like it or not.
I don't think I will be
We
dual
need to
in
be
that.
prepared, and that means keeping fuel, food supplies, and raw materials out of Imperial hands. But more importantly, we need you to help put a positive spin on the whole thing. Flash your winning smile, inspire the troops.
I'm going into the
Gather resources and boost
worst
morale.
chapter of
Simple
Knights
enough.
of Eternal
Confident
Throne.
as ever. Once this mission is
The one
over,
where you got to stealth around a
I'd
bit
love
and
to take
everything.
you out for a drink.
Yeah.
Look casual.
Sparks
Party.
are flying on Osis, off in the Outer Rim. With a little help from you and the Alliance, the Republic could gain the upper hand. I'll make a few calls, set plans in motion. We should have more details once you're back on Odessin. Welcome back to the Republic, Commander.
I'm in Discord, man.
Yeah, no, I was just making sure it showed up in my restream chat.
Oh, that's what you use to chat channel, the track chat, huh?
Yeah, because it hits all the streams, all 3 of them.
Oh yeah, you multi-stream, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I don't
Discord
really
hits them all, so.
Oh yeah, I don't really multi-stream.
A lot of people still don't know about it. Of course, I put referrals for links for it all too in my description, so if people are interested.
Say again.
I put links in the description, so if people were interested in it, there's referral links to Restream. It's a free service.
I oversee the Republic.
I know it is. I've used it before.
Hyperroute. I only wish we were speaking in person. I just brewed a truly invigorating blend of Catalentan tea. Do you enjoy tea, Commander?
I do. I'm not sure I've tried that particular blend, though.
I'll have a case sent to you. The flavor is unmatched. Though
Yeah,
I'm
I tried
told
to
it can
restream. It's pretty
only
good.
truly be appreciated when shared. A beautiful planet, Catalenta. Its people are renowned for their long and steadfast support of the Jedi. It is the Jedi I wish to discuss with you today.
I'm just about the furthest person from a Jedi that you're likely to find.
And yet I believe you were the one person most capable of helping them. Few Jedi survived the war against Sakul. They've gone into hiding, scattered across the galaxy. I'm not even sure how many council members remain.
Satele Shan is still alive. Have you contacted her?
I have, but it's been years since she led the Jedi. She couldn't help me. I did manage to learn of one surviving member of the Jedi Council, Master Nostral. My sources tell me he's in hiding, on the planet Osis.
Not sure I've heard of it.
An ancient bastion of the Jedi Order. The Sith reduced it to a barren wasteland centuries ago. Apparently, Master Nostroll took as many Jedi as he could find and established a hidden colony on the planet with the help of civilian volunteers. Unfortunately, the colony doesn't seem to be hidden any longer. I've tracked Imperial forces moving through the area. I believe the Jedi are in grave danger.
Have the Jedi been warned?
The Jedi colony is completely off the grid, and any warning I try to send will only lead the Sith directly to them. Osis is at the far end of the Parlemian hyperroute, practically the Empire's front door. I have no official authority to intervene. I'm gathering the resources to launch reinforcements regardless. But without authorization, it's taking time. Time the Jedi may not have. You aren't bound by Republic regulations. You can help faster than I can. Please, travel to Osis. Protect the
Oh yeah, I
Jedi
forgot it's
until
disabled
my
too.
forces can
Run
arrive.
sprint is disabled too, so I have to
They
run
need
normal.
our help.
Helping the Jedi isn't just another mission for you, is it? It's personal.
It should be personal for everyone. The Jedi deserve whatever help we can give. I'll forward the coordinates for the Jedi settlement. There is one final catch. Initially, you must go with a light force, perhaps even alone. Approaching with an attack group of any significance is sure to provoke a massive Imperial escalation long before I can respond in kind.
The Empire won't know I'm there until it's too late.
May the Force be with you, Commander. I hope to be sharing the next cup with you in person very soon.
Likewise, General.
The General is very shrewd. Going in alone is the best move here. I'll have a shuttle prepared, something small and stealthy.
Wish I could go along. Nostroll is an old friend of mine. It'd be good to see him again.
We'll have you on your way to Osis as soon as possible. May the Force serve you well.
Hello there. I'm afraid you're going in the wrong direction.
I'm the commander of the Alliance. I've come to help.
Commander of the what? Doesn't matter.
This looks like an evacuation. So you know the Imperials are here?
Yes, we don't know how many there are, but they have serious resources. If they're here, it's for a major fight, and we can't afford to give them one.
Civilians and non-essentials are loading up first. Who calls a doctor non-essential when there's a fight brewing? You ask me, the Jedi have lost their minds.
I'm looking for the one in charge, Nostaral. Do you know where I
One
can
thing I
find him?
will never play is Male Inquisitor.
What a strange day this has been. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Sorry, I just don't like the sound of his
Dr.
voice.
Kimball, Nadia, how go the shuttle preparations?
We'd be a lot further along if we hadn't borrowed so many of the shuttle's parts for the colony systems. It's going to be hours before we can launch.
So do you know our new arrival? The commander of the... something? Or other?
I command the Alliance.
I don't know
We
which
overthrew
one
the
you would
Eternal
play, though.
Empire, and now we're helping the Republic, which means helping you.
Sounds like a lot's happened since we cut our communications.
Which helped to keep us hidden all this time. I've come across your name many times in my research, Commander. Always in surprising places. I create and maintain the Jedi Order's historical records. It's probably time you had a chapter all your own, but that will have to wait. The Sith are on our doorstep. I formed this colony to safeguard the Jedi and their teachings for the future. Now, we must abandon it to serve that same goal.
Republic reinforcements are coming. We just have to hold out until they get here.
We welcome any help they can offer, but until they arrive, our plan must remain the same. We have to get these shuttles ready as soon as possible.
You don't seem convinced that help is on the way. You don't think the Republic will come?
Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
Perimeter alarms. They're coming again. I'm on my way to handle it.
Yes. Take backup this time.
Backup? I got all the backup I need right here.
Commander, this is Tau Adair, our head of security. Would you be willing to join her in holding off the enemy as we complete our preparations?
Having another Jedi wouldn't hurt. And a doctor always comes in handy.
Tau, what do you think?
Sensors aren't picking up a major push. Could even be a feint, so we shouldn't overcommit. Either way, sending the two of us is overkill already. Doc and Nadia should help cover the farming crews.
We'll leave you to it then. May the Force be with you.
What did your sensors pick up? Imperial soldiers? Sith?
Neither. The imps are just toying with us. The old man's pretty sure they're being led by a Sith named Melora. Melora's into biology, genetic manipulation, Sith alchemy, blah blah blah. She makes monsters. For us, she's cooked up some kind of mutated Geonosians. Hyper-aggressive, heavily armored, psychotic Geonosians. With weapons. Making their way toward the colony in swarms.
You said Nostaral had an idea about who's running the operation. Melora?
He's got profiles on all of the major Sith, their specialties, favorite meals, everything. If he says it's Melora, odds are he's right. She doesn't care about strategy or conquest. She wants to control life itself. For Melora, war is just a test for her creations. Osis is riddled with old, buried ruins. The mutants like to cut through them to approach unseen. We get out there and collapse a few tunnels. They'll be cut off, and the colonists will have a lot more time to move.
Then let's get to it.
After you, Commander. May the Force be with you.
I've got a little mission for you. Head for the water distribution systems.
Greetings.
I didn't know you had a gunslinger.
Yep. Yeah, there's some times when people want me to help them out on pub side operations.
Good for you, dude.
You can We did a Nightmares, Scum and Villainy, the first 2 bosses earlier this past week. Or it might have been Sunday or Saturday, I don't remember.
Say again?
I helped some pubs out on the Nightmares, Scum and Villainy with Johnny and I. Saturday, I think it was.
Hey, good for y'all, man. Y'all doing Nightmares.
You are cleared for the following travel routes.
We attempted a Nightmare last night, too.
How'd that go?
We got some good experience out of it for the first time the guild's done it. Got the first boss down to 1%. Almost had it killed.
Oh, that must have been painful to have.
We were all cheering it on, hoping to get it. We were so close.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
It's good practice, though. They learned a lot from it.
Well, I'm about to go because I just found that the parade I've been prepared for is at 2 o'clock and it's 11:44. So
yeah, you gotta go.
I'll talk to you.
Crap.
See ya. By the way, I forgot to ask, are you going to be on later tonight?
Yeah, I'll be around.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
How long have you been living at the colony?
Since the beginning. Almost 5 years now. 5 years of peace and quiet. We had a good run. Of course, it took me nearly 2 of those years just to relax. I was sure someone would show up looking for blood. They always do.
How many Jedi were left after the war with Zakul?
We honestly aren't sure. After the Republic surrendered, the old man didn't want to risk getting an accurate count with names, in case Zakul got a hold of it. So, we all went to ground, to watch, wait, and rebuild. Not my first choice, but I see the wisdom in it.
was hoping to do this bonus, but I don't know where the fuck it's at. Baker's just right over here.
These numbers are off the charts. This water supply will last for decades. Great work.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Know where the rest of the Jedi are?
There were still contingents on Tython and Ilum last we checked. Didn't bother calling the Green Jedi, they'd never leave Corellia. Most are probably hiding in groups on far-off planets like we did. Or walking their own path, following the Force. That was my plan, originally.
Who changed your mind?
The old man. He's always understood me best. He convinced me that this was where I needed to be, and I think he was right. enemy! Let's take one more look around before we set off the charges. There's gotta be something here the old man would want. Last one.
Way you cut through those mutants? I get the feeling you've been in more than a few scrapes.
More than most. More than they ever trained us for. My first battle was Corellia. I flew in on a transport with 5 of the Jedi. One of the ones with the open sides, you know? The pilot took us in low, between the buildings. We're in midair, and this Sith Lord, he just jumps right into the transport. Red lightsaber in each hand. 5 of my oldest friends were dead before they could even blink.
They might have been your friends, but they couldn't have been very good Jedi.
They were good Jedi. They just weren't fighters. The Sith had turned toward the pilot before my friends even hit the floor. I was behind him before he ever knew I was there. I nailed him with both hands. Hit the nerve clusters that run just over the ribs, felt them crack. He dropped both lightsabers on reflex. I don't remember where the grenade came from, must have been his. I smashed it right into his mouth and shoved him back out of the transport.
Monsters like that deserve whatever they get. You did well.
My first real fight as a Jedi, and I didn't even use my lightsaber. Let's check in with the old man.
Tao, what's your status?
We've closed all the tunnels we could find. Sending coordinates now. Any chance you could backtrack to their source on some of the old maps?
Of course. Let's see. Yes, here we are. They were all part of a residential structure that must have largely collapsed centuries ago. I'm sending coordinates for the structure's main entrance. If you can seal that, the mutants' hidden approaches will be cut off completely.
You have the evacuation shuttles ready yet?
They're close, and we have most of the essentials packed and ready. Keep up the good work on your end, and we'll have nothing to worry about. The entrance you're closing is located in an area our archaeologists never fully cataloged. If you find anything of interest, please do your best to recover it.
Will do. Tau out. Ready when you are.
What was the plan? If the Sith had never shown up, what was the goal for the colony?
Recover enough territory that we could grow crops and sustain more people. Then go find the people. I would have set out with a team to find other Jedi and bring them back here if they chose. We would rebuild the Order. Instead, looks like we're back to war. I sense more of them. A lot more. There must be an army of them below us. Keep your distance when the warriors go down. They're putting off some kind of sport.
Looks like we're finished here.
I can't get the old man on the holo. We'd better head back and make sure nothing's happened.
Our sensors are being jammed, along with our communications, both short and long range. Disruptions like this can mean only one thing.
That you haven't been paying your bills?
The Empire will come in earnest now. This doesn't fit Melora's pattern. She never bothered to disable enemy communications during her siege of Nantoon. Something very strange is happening. We have to move quickly. Many of our people are still outside the colony. Some at the farms, and the rest at the ancient library. We should split up.
You don't need to act like we have a choice, old man. No way you're leaving this planet without seeing that library one more time.
We can handle evacuating the farms, then meet you at the library afterward. Your people will get out of here safely, Master. I promise.
The first shuttles will start launching while we gather the stragglers. They could send a distress signal once they escape the jamming zone.
I'll get you General Dayron's direct frequency. He's the best person to contact.
I'm sure the Republic's just gonna sweep in and save the day.
Even if they merely pick up our evacuation craft, it would be a huge help. I'll pass the information on. Thank you, Commander. Before you go, Tao, we need to finish our discussion about your Padawan.
Now? Really? This feels like a good time.
It is always a good time to learn, teach, and grow.
We already had this discussion, which is why I don't have a Padawan. You don't want more Jedi like me. One is bad enough.
You think that if so many good Jedi die and you survive, then you must not be a good Jedi. You think that the reason you've survived, your skill in battle, is the only skill you've mastered, so you must be a bad Jedi. But the only lesson you need to learn is that you are more than the killer you see in yourself. Teach, and you will see just how much more.
You believe in me more than anyone I've known, and I appreciate that, but I'm just not ready. Look, can we save this for later? The imps aren't waiting around, and neither should we.
Very well. You check on the farms, I'll check on the library. And we'll meet afterward to select your Padawan.
Damn it, old man.
May the Force be with you.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only. Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
That should do it. Let's find Nadia and the others.
Can't just leave. Not now.
You have to. Take the others and get moving. I can handle a few Sith.
We're here to help.
Tau! Commander, you're just in time. See, Zarios? Now we can handle whatever the Empire throws at us.
It's not about you. If the Imps land a single shot on D9 before he finishes, we'll lose everything.
What do you mean?
All of our data! We grew crops in a radioactive wasteland. What we've learned could increase crop yields all across the Republic. Imagine how many people we could feed.
We'll handle it, Zarios. We need you to head to the shuttles and get everyone loaded up. The faster the better.
D9 won't get a scratch. You can trust us.
If you're wrong, if something happens...
Imperial's coming in fast. Get moving, Zarios. I won't say it again.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Doing the pub side version of the storyline now.
Tau?
Everyone okay?
Good here. I'm glad we got Zarios and the others out of here. That got a bit exciting. D9, were you able to get the files?
It's pretty good. I did the Empire side, both light side and dark side, the last 2 days. I've enjoyed it so far.
Get this back to the colony right away, Nadia.
There's a couple of
Make sure the
spoilers,
Republic
which
gets a
were
copy.
unexpected.
Of
They were
course.
pretty good.
I'm never gonna let Zarios live this one down. Speaking of, I'd better catch up with him and the rest of the crews. Make sure they get back to the colony safely. Really appreciate the help, Commander. We're lucky you joined us when you did. I'll meet you both back at the shuttles.
We should hurry to the old library. If they sent a force like this just for some farms, there's no telling how many troops they sent there.
Are you alright, Tau? Is there anything you want to talk about?
These weren't a bunch of brainless monsters, not like the Geonosians. But fighting them, killing them, it didn't really feel all that different.
We're fighting an enemy that wants to destroy everything we care about. It doesn't always feel good. We can't let them win.
I suppose you're right. Let's get moving.
They did a good job with the plant, though. It runs really well. Even though I'm streaming and gaming on the same rig, I'm not taking performance hits like I do on other planets.
They're under attack. Hurry!
Got the 3 Datacrons already. The Endurance one only gives 2 to Endurance, and it's kind of a pain to get to. There's a lot of jumping involved. 5 Mastery and 5 Present. They weren't too bad to get. And then Dawn, the Exiled Jedi, was pretty quick and easy to get a hold of too. It gave you a stronghold item, I think, or a hollow, I think, or a companion inside the stronghold. There might be a spoiler when I enter this room. I didn't know they added an Alderaan type one. I'll have to check it out. I have seen the new Hutball map, and I am not impressed with it. It runs very bad. Even when I'm not streaming, it just didn't expect the low performance on it. And I'm running with the 1080 Ti, and it was still pretty poor.
Incoming! Incoming! Incoming!
There is an issue with the new gear, the 252s and 258s. The same set bonuses, but they're not tied to the current set bonuses. So if you put those armor rings on, you're going to lose a set bonus. The armoring or the mods and enhancements you can still use, no problems. But people have been recommending waiting on the armor rings until you get them all.
There must be something. Somewhere. Where?
You all right there, Sith lady person?
Such a mess. Always such a blasted mess with him.
Where is Nostaral? What have you done to him?
What? Oh, the Jedi. Over there somewhere. But you're rather too late to help him, I think.
Wrong answer.
You don't seem like you care about the Jedi at all. Why are you even here?
My purpose is beyond your feeble comprehension. Leave me to my work.
We're not going anywhere.
Tiresome. Ignorant. Ugh. You speak to Darth Malora of the Dark Council. And your interruptions end now. Die and be silent, fools!
There's something different about these mutants. Watch out!
.248s.
Fools. Ignorant fools.
246 for the purples.
He's alive. Barely, but he's alive.
Truly? Lord Malgus has lost his edge.
Malgus?
Oh yes. This is all his handiwork. I would never make such a mess of a library. Even one belonging to a Jedi. Malgus usurped my entire operation. A veritable ballet of predatory evolution, discarded in favor of the bludgeoning fists of a toddler.
That's impossible. Malgus died years ago.
Apparently it didn't take. Malgus is alive, here on this planet. Though operational might be more accurate. A machine with pieces of a desiccated Sith Lord bolted into it hardly deserves to be called alive. Life is far more variable, more adaptable, capable of true change, and thus true power. The Force is life, and only life can truly command its depth.
Will you shut up? Malgus or not, we have to get the old man back to the colony, now.
We'll find a way to move him safely, and head straight for the colony.
The dig team used hover sleds when they were working in here. We'll find one and use that to carry him.
You realize Malgus is on his way to burn your colony to the ground, yes? He could hardly say he finished my work if he leaves it standing. That would be the now.
30 seconds to objective, my lord.
Enemy fighters, evade!
Republic fighters.
They made it. They actually made it.
Good afternoon, Commander. Before you ask, rest assured. I brought tea.
You have great timing, General. We can't thank you enough.
I only wish we could have been here sooner.
Can you bring medics to our position? We have urgently wounded people here.
Right away. We'll evacuate everyone to the colony. Medical and support teams are landing as we speak. Daerun out.
I'll just be going then.
I don't remember saying you could leave.
Taking me prisoner will waste time, and personnel that you'll need to treat the wounded, like your friend here. I'm sure I'm not worth the effort.
I think a prisoner like you could tell us a lot of interesting things about Malgus and the Empire's plans.
Tiresome.
Thanks to the distress calls, we were able to sweep in and pick up all of the evacuation shuttles before the Empire could deploy pickup teams of their own.
That's a huge relief. We can never thank you enough, General.
All too happy to help. All evacuees will be transported to safety in Republic space. I know of some settlements on Tanab that could put good farmers to use, if any are interested.
Your help is greatly appreciated, General.
Speaking of farms, I have already forwarded your data to a friend of mine, an outstanding Shatej player from the Agriculture Administration. They tell me the information from your farms is likely to revolutionize our entire logistical structure. Countless millions may be fed thanks to your efforts.
I'm glad I could help.
Any chance your fighters got Malgus in the attack?
It's possible, but seems a bit too much to hope for. Darth Malgus back on the front lines. This is a dark day for the Republic. We caught him off guard this time. I doubt we'll be so lucky again.
We beat Malgus before. We can beat him again.
With your help, I believe it.
Is he all right? Did he make it?
Nostral's wounds were severe. Cauterized perforation of the upper ventricle, ocular damage from oxygen exposure, catastrophic muscular and nerve damage to the left forearm. Fortunately, he received treatment from the most brilliant, skilled, and handsome doctor in the entire galaxy, so he's gonna pull through.
At least you have the skills to back up that ego.
With plenty to spare, I assure you.
Thank you, Doc. I mean it.
That's what I do.
The soldiers are still digging through some of the worst of the damage to the library. Torel, Reyna, and Z are still missing, and I can't sense them. That makes 15. I'll update again when we finish clearing the rubble.
The old man was right to bring us here. We needed this time to heal. And to remember what makes us Jedi. We've hidden long enough. The evil of the Sith doesn't stop just because we aren't there to oppose them. Quite the opposite. I'm no master, and I can't speak for the Order, but I can say this. The Republic needs the help of the Jedi. So let me be the first to volunteer.
I am deeply honored to accept. I'll have quarters prepared for any Jedi who wish to join you aboard my flagship.
We're already packed, and I think this will end up being a much more worthy destination. Commander, thank you. Without you, this would have been a much darker day for us all.
I'm always glad to help out the Jedi.
We're lucky to have friends like you. May the Force be with you.
When the dawn came, the Zell awakened and saw the tongs upon the high place and were afraid. For the morning light caught the glint of helms and weapons and created phantom warriors made of dazzle and distance. But the cleverest of them were not deceived. The Empire thought they could make this a grand first strike in their renewed war against us. They hoped to destroy the Jedi. To destroy us with fear before we ever faced a noble battle. Thanks to you, they failed. The Jedi are renewed allies of the Republic. Our people have seen that the Sith are vulnerable whenever we stand united. This war will be dark and brutal and vicious. But we will stand against that darkness together. Together, we will win.
Alright, so let's find out where this little mission board's at. There it is. Now that was pub light side. Let's see if I got another pub I could do dark side on. Cool, man. Shit, yeah. And I think I put a Twitch description. There should be a referral link for SWTOR to get 7 days free and some items as well if you want to use it. Yeah, my Malora is a little better looking. Do you use a NVIDIA card?
Greetings, my friend. The holonets are filled with stories of your victory on Coruscant. Everything you achieved on Tython was only a prelude. You are becoming the greatest weapon the Jedi will ever know. When you executed Darth Angrel's son, I hope it was with the lightsaber I taught you to build at the Great Forge. I remain your most loyal comrade. May the Force be with you. Greetings again. I have searched for news of your battles with Darth Angrel, but found nothing. I hope your hunt goes well. When I left Tython, I promised our enemies would fear your name. I'm keeping that vow. I was in a cantina on Hutta. Some filthy Mandalorians were bragging about how many Jedi they've killed. I took one's head for a trophy, told the rest of those scum you were coming for them. The terror in their faces. I wish you could have seen it. I haven't felt this good in years. Goodbye, for now.
I guess I never watched these before.
Apologies that I did not contact you sooner. I am far on the outer rim, my comrade. There are secrets and treasures buried here, things that are rightly yours. I will see you have them. Your victory over Darth Angrel has fed the flames of my dedication. My purpose is clear. You will end the Sith forever. The Empire himself will fall before you. I've foreseen it. The Force is with you. With us. Victory is coming. My comrade, the Jedi are weakening. You and I are the only true warriors among them. A master and her Padawan tried to capture me, told me I was sick. They were so trusting, I tricked them easily, fed their corpses to a hungry beast. No less than they deserved. Once you destroy the Empire, we must begin exterminating the weak among our order. Only the strongest should be Jedi. Wherever you are now, know that I remain your loyal comrade. Bengal Moore out. My comrade, I'd almost lost hope. So much time passed without news from you. I heard whispers you had died at the Emperor's hands. I shouldn't have believed it. Forgive my lack of faith in you. I know now that you are alive and defending the Republic against Sith and the weak-willed Jedi, who have shown their true natures. The Republic and Empire have gone to war in Corellia. I hope to see you there. Victory is at hand. Be strong. May the Force be with us.